Common sense in an uncommon degree is what the world calls wisdom. Silence does not always mark wisdom. Day after day, we stuck, nor breath nor motion, as idle as a painted ship, upon a painted ocean. Advice is like snow, the softer it falls, the longer it dwells upon, and the deeper it sinks into the mind. Advice is like snow, the softer it falls, the longer it dwells upon, and the deeper it sinks into the mind. He who is best prepared can best serve his moment of inspiration. The happiness of life is made up of minute fractions, the little, soon forgotten charities of a kiss or a smile, a kind look or heartfelt compliment. A great mind must be androgynous. Language is the armory of the human mind, and at once contains the trophies of its past and the weapons of its future conquests. No man was ever yet a great poet, without at the same time being a profound philosopher. A grief without a pang, void, dark and drear, a drowsy, stifled, unimpassioned grief, which finds no natural outlet or relief, in word, or sigh, or tear. No mind is thoroughly well organized that is deficient in a sense of humor. I have seen gross intolerance shown in support of tolerance. Works of imagination should be written in very plain language. The more purely imaginative they are, the more necessary it to be plain. Works of imagination should be written in very plain language. The more purely imaginative they are, the more necessary it to be plain. What comes from the heart goes to the heart. Good and bad men are each less so than they seem. Swiftly, swiftly flew the ship, yet she sailed softly too, sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze, on me alone it blew. Swans sing before they die. Were no bad thing should certain persons die before they sing. Alas, they had been friends in youth, but whispering tongues can poison truth. A man's desire is for the woman, but the woman's desire is rarely other than for the desire of the man. Sympathy constitutes friendship, but in love there is a sort of antipathy, or opposing passion. Each strives to be the other, and both together make up one whole. To see him act is like reading Shakespeare by flashes of lightning. Experience informs us that the first defense of weak minds is to recriminate. Every reform, however necessary, will by weak minds be carried to an excess, that itself will need reforming. Not one man in 1,000 has the strength of mind or the goodness of heart to be an atheist. It is a dull and obtuse mind, that must divide in order to distinguish, but it is a still worse that distinguishes in order to divide. People of humor are always in some degree people of genius. For he on honey-dew hath fed, and drunk the milk of paradise. Party men always hate a slightly differing friend more than a downright enemy. Until my ghastly tale is told, this heart within me burns. Water, water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Friends should be weighed, not told. Who boasts to have won a multitude of friends has never had one. When a man is unhappy he writes damned bad poetry, I find. Plagiarists are always suspicious of being stolen from. He prayeth well, who loveth well both man and bird and beast. Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold, her skin was as white as leprosy, the nightmare life in death was she, who thicks man's blood with cold. Hence, viper thoughts, that coil around my mind, reality's dark dream. I turn from you, and listen to the wind. The mariners all gone work the ropes, where they were wont to do, they raised their limbs like lifeless tools. We were a ghastly crew. Like cliffs which have been rent asunder, a dreary sea now flows between, but neither heat, nor frost, nor thunder, shall wholly do away, I ween, the marks of that which once hath been.